Hi everyone, and let's get into this recap. What a huge mess on Itonga, but Sanele is back now, and let's hope the storyline will have some direction. Before we get straight into this recap, let's start by looking into what happened on Friday's episode. A lot happened, which include Banele finally coming into his senses as to him going back and allowing the real Sanele to come back. Not Ntanzi forcing Uzama to have an abortion because he also find out that the person who's living in Sanele's body it is Banele. He considered this as an abomination, saying it has never ever happened. This means that Zama is currently carrying a ghost as child, and he will not allow his bloodline to be affected by such. Poor Zama, who is madly in love, who honestly fought so hard to try to keep the baby. But it seems like even the traditional healer was not needed, for the abortion. Or it seems like the traditional healer was not even needed at all, because according to how I saw it and how I understood it is as soon as Banele goes back to the dead. Guys, Itonga is so confusing. As soon as he goes back and remain dead, it seems like the baby that Zama is also carrying will also go. So at the end of the day, everything that we saw was an illusion, is something that was happening but not really happening. It happened as long as Sanele remains on earth. If he's not on earth, even the Zama's baby will go. Sanele also, Banele also tried to make peace with his brother, and also come clean to the whole family, which I like Nogwanda for calling him out. Nogwanda was just like, listen, I told you from day one that I do not condone your idea of you being here. I do not condone or like any of it. You being here is an abomination. It should have never happened in the first place, okay? But he also does realize that he realized that what he has done is wrong, Ubanele, and he really wants to fix things. He goes and meets up with Usanele in the space wherever Sanele is living right now. Meets up with Usanele, tries to apologize, tries his best to apologize. And this was such an emotional scene for me. I don't know if it was emotional for you all as well, but for me it was super emotional, because on the other side we also saw Uzama being forced to do an abortion by Undanzi, and Zama was like, oh no, this is not what I want, I do not want this. But Ndanzi was like, listen, this is what needs to happen and this is what will happen. So yeah, it was so scary in a way. And also on the other hand, we are seeing the brothers communicating, especially Ubanele are truly apologizing. So it does seems like they are interchanged the way that they interchange, which is so strange in a way. And as soon as they interchange, then Ubanele, not Banele, the real Sanele will wake up, okay? So which then brings me to as to what we can expect on Itonga this week. What we can expect is to see the bitter Sanele. Sanele is going to be super bitter, especially at his mom Umakumalo, even going as far as questioning Umakumalo, like, you honestly want me to believe the fact that you could not differentiate between your kids? You could not see that Banele was not me, but was Banele. I feel like he will just have so much anger towards Umakumalo. And I'm like, okay, Banele, Sanele. Oh, guys, I'm still gonna be confusing the two names. I'm like, okay, Sanele, what you are saying and doing, it's so wrong, absolutely wrong, and it's unfair, especially on Umakumalo. It's uncalled for. You are the one who created all this mess. You went looking for ubanele, and now that the mess has been created, you are looking for someone to blame. No, say that's not how life works. Okay, if anything, you should blame yourself and take some accountability and acknowledge the fact that you have wronged yourself. Okay, it does seem like Mbali and Sanele will meet up, and for some reason Umbali will not want to get back with Usanele, it seems to me. And Usanele also will ask that Mbali, do you think at some point me and you will get back together? But it seems like Usanele's answer will be like, no, no, no. I mean, Bali's answer will be like, no, I don't think me and you will ever get back together, you know, not now, at least, maybe sometime later. But right now, I do not think that me and you will ever be able to get back together. And we also see that Ozama is currently bitter about the fact that she is not carrying the child anymore. She's not with a child anymore. And like, she is not liking that idea, you know. She seems extremely bitter about it, you know. And it seems like she wants to avenge, you know. She wants to avenge herself. And, you know, we all know that Pinda is Zama's puppet. You know, that's one thing that we have all acknowledged by now, that Pinda is Zama's puppet. So it seems like Peter will continue, rather Pinda. I'm so sorry if I called Pinda Peter, but Pinda will continue to being Zama's puppet. You know, he honestly does and do anything, just about anything that Dendansis tells him to do. And it seems like he will still continue to walk on those footsteps. I don't know who exactly Zama wants to avenge herself to. I can only guess that it's either her father, because we can also see that we will see that Zama's relationship with her father is a bit strained now, you know, because of everything that has happened and transpired. We'll get to see that the relationship that he has with her father is a bit strained. Or that also Uzama blames Usanele for everything, you know. It's like, Sanele, you took away Banele from me. And Zama is like, you will pay, you will not live happily ever after. It will not happen, not under my watch. So this makes me wonder, either Zama will want to avenge herself towards Undanzi, but that's also not possible. We all know how Pinda is afraid of Undanzi, so the chances of Pinda wanting to avenge himself to Undanzi are like slim, are close to non-existence at this point. And so the chances of Upinda wanting to take chances with Usanele, if anything, they're extremely high. So at this point in time, I don't know. Like, I would be lying if I say I do know what's going to happen. I do not know what's going to happen. But I do feel sorry for Uzama at some point, because shame, baby girl also be a goisha. She will be going through it. Like, she will be going through it. I mean, it's no joke to lose a child, especially the fact that she was forced into losing this child. That's absolutely no jokes at all. Yeah, guys, I mean, that's it, you know. That's all that you should or could expect on Itonga this week. Now, please do leave the comments down below and tell us, what are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to on Itonga? I don't know. Are you all giving Itonga as a second chance? The storyline, is the storyline still as much confusing to you all as much as it is to me? Because to me, honestly, like, I get lost and I confuse these people's name, of which is something that I really don't like, especially when I'm making a review. But it's so, it's hard to keep up with who's Sanele and who's Banele, you know. It's very hard to keep up. Yeah, but right now I hope we'll be given a rest on the ghost storyline. But I do feel like Sanele will be also going through a lot, and he will also be feeling a bit of resentful towards his family. I honestly do feel that way, that he will feel just a bit resentful, feeling like, oh, why did things happen the way that they happened, I have a feeling, a hunch, a feeling that he will feel a bit resentful towards his family, of which it's something that we do not know, but yeah, I don't know, why and how would you feel if you were Sanele? Would you feel a bit resentful? Would you feel like your family did you dirty? Your family should have noticed sooner that Banele was playing games with them, but also Banele was just uncontrollable at some point, especially because he went as far as staying with the Ndanzas. This just tells you that he was extremely, extremely uncontrollable, and nothing that Makhumalo could have done that could have stopped Usanele. Like, I want to give Makhumalo a benefit of the doubt into saying that Sanele was just uncontrollable, and there's nothing that she could have done, to make things better. Like, there is absolutely nothing that she could have done to make things better. Yeah, guys, nilalela ayikho into ezoqinisa emthandazweni njengokuthi ube nenkinga nje nenkinga wena uzovela uqine emthandazweni, ubone kahle ukuthi yazini futhi ayikho enye ezongisiza ngaphandle ukuthi nje ngivele ngiqine emthandazweni. UFaith ke lana uyathandaza and uyangena ke la umduduzo uzomconfronta. uFaith ukhipha imali, uyasho ukuthi ngiyacela bandla, ngicela ukuthi nje uphinda nemxolele like uyenze nje enkulu leli iphutha. And umduduzi uthi nje no, asoze nina ninomntanakho niyamakhulu amaqola egebengu because ningixabanise nobhuti wami. And umduduzi uyasho la ukuthi nawe Faith was wangiphoxa all along, uyangibuka ngiyaxabana la nobhuti wami, and wena like uyalazi iqiniso, uyazi ukuthi what has been going on between thina sonke lana, and awunankinga, like you are just not bothered, and all along mina ngiyaxabana ke la nobhuti wami, mina nobhuti wami asisakhulumisani nje, it's just a mystery between my brother and I. Wena, you just could not be bothered, by anything whatsoever. Okay ke umduduzi uyashokela ukuthi hayi wazwangiphoxa Faith, shuthi nje baqinisile mabethi ungabomthemba umuntu, because like I honestly was putting my trust in you and you have like deeply disappointed me. Faith ukhipha nemali, umduduzi uthi hey Faith, waze walethi usho nje wena ngempela ngoba ungaboni ukuthi le ndaba akuseyona nje indaba yemali, like ayisayifuni imali, le ndaba over above and beyond imali. Yo guys, like nami I fell for Faith, like I really do, because njengomzali guys, what was she expected to do? Honestly, what was she expected to do? Sell out her only son? Like kunzima guys, good difficult, you can't ask anyone rather to sell out their only son. Like it's close to impossible. Cannot ask anyone to say, hey listen, sell out your only son. Like guys, like let's be real now, okay? So I understand also good see like this thing yemali escalated, especially because umduduzi actually did have like a serious fight with Mbangenzitha, and I guess ukuthi umduduzi naye he's out for blood, he's just like, I got humiliated, ngahlazeka ngisho nala endaweni yangakithi, everybody knew about ukuthi ngixabane nobhuti wami and now I'm nothing, and uFaith nkosi yami sabathe nje uyayingcengela ukuthi hayibona xola nkosi yami phela, it was a thing yokuthi phela ulontuzana usemncane uphinde kuhle, and nje beku confusion, a whole lot of confusion was happening, and now I am starting to see clear that I shouldn't have. Umduduzi usisala kanjalo mama nokukhohlakala kwakho. And I'm not even exaggerating. That's exactly what he said. Uthi nje nina nizoyibona futhi nizoyithola into enifanele. Angifune nje nakwamali yakho. Ungalinge nje uzoyihlupha uzokunika imali, because this is beyond money. This is nothing that money can fix. Money cannot even mend what has been broken, between what you and your son tried to break. Yo, guys. And you know, the most sad thing, Faith, as much as she took out all her savings, she still says her savings doesn't reach the money that is needed, which is just 56,000. You know, it's not like it's a million, it's just a 56,000. But again, she'll still be like, oh no, but the money does not reach the money that is not needed. But I promise you, I will pay you every cent as long as you will spare my son's life. Shame. You can tell the Ntanzi brothers are in it for life, are in it for blood. But nje angeke asoze. And you know, the way Mduduzi just hands his back on Faith, and Faith is left there begging. And Faith has been locked in this room for like some time now, you know, which makes me wonder, oh, poor Faith, has she even had anything to eat? Because we remember Umpangenzita did say Faith's punishment will be that she will go on days and days without food. Hayi ke guys, nasi sigelekeqe usuphinda yazi futhi inkosi yami uphinda sigelekeqe, yazi sigelekeqe, hayi asikho ngisho focus lesigelekeqe, inswela boya nje umuntu, akekho ngisho na focus. Akuyena nophinda, akuyena yini uphinda oziqaqayo, because phela uphinda was tied in a different room from Faith. Nangoku uphinde iqaqa coming to Faith ke lana usa ku Faith akwenziweni aku-escape, and uyazi ukuthi Nkosi yami amaqhinga akhe onke have been failing. Why is he even attempting and dragging Faith along? Oh, Nkosi yami, Faith is such a great mother though, because she does say ukuthi yazi mntanami, perhaps it's better ukuthi kube wena who will escape, okay, and leave me here so that mina ngizoshela amacala akho. Because Faith, at least she is at her senses right now. She knows ukuthi should they escape, they will make this thing worse, okay? It's gonna be worse. So it's better if uphinda escape one, and the one person will be left to take the punishment. Yo, I ngithi uphinda did not even think twice. Yay, angilazi igwala njengophinda. Ngithi uphinda did not even think twice ukuthi himself, he has to escape and leave his own mother to take the hit. Hayi shame. Hayi makusuka khona amagwala emhlabeni, kodwa bona uphinda ulast number wegwala. Indeed ke uphinda will escape, and as soon as the Ntanzi brothers finds out ukuthi uphinda escapeile, yo, they will go AWOL. They will go AWOL, banging everything that you can think of, fighting it, saying that lalela uphinda udingeka la njengamanje. You know, and sadly ke Nkosi yami for uphinda, it is said ukuthi hayi bandla, hayi lizomshonela shemela kubo, lizomshonela, and he won't even get far after he has escaped. He's gonna be hunted down, you know. Umpangezitha uzokhipha wonke amadoda akhe to hunt uphinda down. So I shame Nkosi yami uphinda wabantu will not even get far after his escape. He will be captured again, be reunited with his mom, and nje umduduzi bandla akajiki esigwetshweni sakhe. And wesike uthe nje abashisa Nkosi yami, uthe nje abanqonqe bashe bobabili umama nendodana, because vele akusekho indaba yokuthi bayophinde babathembe babatrust in a family business ever again. Waze wamfaka uFaith enkingeni Nkosi yami uphinda, yazi waze wamfaka uFaith enkingeni enkulu, izumbuzumbu senkinga, and uFaith akadeserve akadeserve shame ukuba kule nkinga kiyo wesike efaka uphinda. Hey guys, ngisad mina. Anyway, I think this definitely does bring us to the end of the review. If you do love and enjoy our reviews, of course I will be back with more reviews, but till then, please do comments down below and engage, guys. Like I said, I would love to put the full episode here, but I cannot do that. I'd rather put it on Facebook. So yeah, for now, let's engage. However, kuzoyenzakalani ngempela manibhekile nina phakathi kukaPhinda noFaith vele nje liyaduma liyabashonela kanjalo nje ngase ngabhlungu Nkosi yami. Anyway, I will see you guys on the next one when I'm definitely bringing you more reviews. So then please do stay blessed and I love you.